deep down third base. What a catch!
What a catch.
What a catch!
And you can kiss that one goodbye. That's a 2-run bomb.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
The tag is made. Way at home. Shot to right to the field. That's got a chance. That ball is long gone.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We're coming to you live from Nature Coast, where tonight it's a battle of crosstown rivals, the Wachee Hornets taking on the Nature Coast Sharks in the second and final matchup of the season between these two teams.
That's right, John. Just a few nights ago, these teams squared off, and it was the Sharks who came away with a dominant 7-0 victory. Tonight, the Hornets are looking for redemption, while the Sharks aim to keep their momentum rolling.
Thank you, Rick, and that's Rick Ringer. I forgot to introduce him there. So let's take a look at where these teams stand. The Sharks enters tonight's matchup with a strong 4-2 record, and they're being led by a talented group of seniors in Jackson Hoyt, Brady McMurdo, Raymond Gretsch, Cody Wright, Joseph Rosa, and Joey Van Cleve. And on the mound tonight for the Sharks, it's Raymond Gretsch, who will look to continue the Sharks' strong run of pitching performances.
Weeki Wachee enters the contest with a group of senior standouts: Jack Strong, Jacob Barnum, Jace Kelly, Christian Zahora, and Saul Melendez. They're looking to turn things around after a tough loss earlier in the week, and the key for them tonight will be finding a way to get the offense going.
No doubt about it. Offense will be crucial for both teams. The Sharks have relied on outstanding pitching all season, with Hoyt and Gretsch leading the starting rotation and McMurdo in his closing duties. If Weeki Wachee wants to break through tonight, they'll need to find a way to manufacture runs against a deep Sharks pitching staff.
No, the stage is set, the fans are ready, and we've got a great matchup ahead of us. It's the Weeki Wachee Hornets against the Nature Coast Sharks coming up next on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
All right, we'll be right back after a quick commercial break, and we'll go through the starting lineups. All right, welcome back to Nature Coast. Let's go ahead and go through the lineups for tonight's Sharks and Hornets matchup.
The Divinity Med Spa starting lineup.
Okay, so we'll start with Hornets. On the mound tonight, Jack Strong catching Tim Zammit. Third base is Salmon, shortstop Melendez, second base Barnum, and Zahora at first. From left to right in the outfield, it's Allen, Kelly, and Childs, and the head coach is Patrick McHugh. Those are your starters for the Weeki Wachee Hornets. And now for your Nature Coast Sharks. On the mound tonight, it's Raymond Gretsch. Catching will be Brady McMurdo. Infield from left to right will be Garrett Wagner, Cody Wright, Bryce Huell, Beckett Monroe, and the outfield from left to right, Monroe, Van Cleve, DeAngelis, correction, that is Rosa at first, and the head coach is Danny Garofano, and the DH, Jackson Hoyt. All right, so there's your starting lineups. You could see on the screen the meeting going on at home plate, and we're just moments away from the national anthem and the first pitch. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
All right, welcome back to the broadcast. We're just waiting for the teams to be announced and the national anthem. These two teams, of course, did meet earlier this week on Tuesday night. They played at Weeki. Game was pretty close till in the late innings, where Nature Coast ended up going on to win 7-0. But besides the one inning, it was a much closer game than that, with some great pitching.
Hoyt never disappoints when he takes the hill. Good golly, he's got a very, very bright future in front of him, and always just really entertaining to watch him pitch. But then again tonight we're in for a great, great matchup again, because you've got Jack Strong, 4-year starter for Weeki, who's just been lights out on the mound for the Hornets, and he's got a great mix. He has two. We're going to take a pause here real quick.
And the Nature Coast Sharks. Nice lineup for the Weeki Hornets. Start with their subs. Number 4, Cruz. Number 6, Giordano. Melendez. Number 19, Strong. 23, Zahora.
Well, Rick, looks like it should be another cool night, but much better than it was last week at Central. The winds died down. It was blowing out earlier during setup, but right now it looks pretty calm out there at the flagpole.
It's really, really funny doing games here, because it seems like the air's kind of damp, and it's just a real chilling cold that gets in. But yeah, I think it took me half a week to warm up from the game we did last Friday at Central. My golly, it got down to 52, and the winds were blowing pretty good. It was definitely a freeze fest. But beautiful field here tonight, as always. Tremendous amount of pride in the program. They keep the fields immaculately manicured, and it just couldn't be in better shape tonight.
Yeah, you're right, Rick. The field looks great. I saw them. I got here pretty early today, and they were out watering the field, and it doesn't get like that by itself. So the coaches put a lot of work into keeping it in the condition it's in for the players.
They do, and big credit to Coach Garofano and his staff. They are attentive to every single detail and every little part of the program, and it shows.
Number 16, DH, Jackson Hoyt.
And Nature Coast finishing up. You can probably hear in the background they're going through their starters, and then we'll pause for the national anthem, and we'll be ready to play baseball.
Number 3, catcher, Brady McMurdo. Number 14, left field, Beckett Monroe.
Nature Coast in their home white with the baby blue or Carolina blue trim. Weeki in their road gray pants with black and green jerseys.
Number 9 at third base, Eric Blackner. Number 15, Tyrose at first. And pitching tonight, number 28, Raymond Roach.
Gretsch will be on the mound again. We got to see him last Friday night, and what I would say is a pretty dominating performance.
Oh, he was amazing. He was our Glory Days player of the game that night. His performance was just flawless.
All right, we're going to pause here for the national anthem.
Please stand and remove your caps for the flag of our national anthem.
So a little bit of technical difficulty there with starting the national anthem, but they've got it figured out. And Raymond Gretsch steps up on the mound, starts his warm-up pitches.
John, you just have to know that we're in for a real delight tonight with an absolute good old-fashioned pitcher stool here. Do I know how? I don't know how.
I apologize, our pitcher's camera there is a little bit too zoomed in. We'll get that fixed between innings for you.
For the Hornets, number 28, the shortstop, Sal Melender.
All right, we're ready to go, and leading off for the Hornets is Sal Melendez. And first pitch is on the way, and a swing and a miss, strike one. Just underway here in the first inning. And breaking ball misses upstairs. Brings the count to 1-1 strike. We are working on our camera in center field. That is Raymond Gretsch on the mound. And that's in there for a strike. A little delay on the call there, Rick, but 1-2 strikes.
Gretsch gets so much movement on his pitches. I hate to be behind the plate tonight.
And a swing and a miss, strike three for the first out of the inning. Went back to the breaking ball off the plate. And that's going to bring in number 19, Jack Strong, for the Hornets. Strong's the pitcher for the Hornets tonight.
Both pitchers end up feature 2 and 4 seam curveballs, changeup, and Strong has a slider, and Gretsch has kind of a modified slurve, if you will, gripped almost similar to like a bit of a splitter that he'll end up pronating and getting a lot of movement out of.
First pitch was fouled off for a strike. And inside pitch misses for a ball.
That was a good setup pitch.
Just missed off the inside. And nice breaking ball. Calls it high, ball two. Had some late break on it. 2-1 to Strong with one out. Just getting underway in the top of the first inning. And that ball's off the plate.
Well, he's doing what he needs to do. He's kind of feeling his way around the strike zone, sees, looking to see what's going to get called tonight, what won't. He proved last week that he was able to find that low outside corner, and my golly, he was incredibly accurate with all of his pitches.
3-1 pitch on the way. And that's fouled off high and towards the football field, down the right field side.
Yeah. Last week, Raymond could have thrown it through a coffee can.
Pitch on the way, and that's going to be popped up. Should stay in play. Rose is over and not able to make the catch as it went up on the pitcher's mound where they warm up. So Strong will take the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So one of the things, John, I just don't understand is that when they built the fields In fact, most of the big fields in the county, they put the pitchers, the bullpens in play.
Full count with one out. Pitch on the way. And swing and a miss. That'll be his second strikeout.
Wow, he pulled the string on that. Great out pitch. Raymond's got,
That'll bring up Christian Zahora.
he's got a lot of confidence in all the pitches that he's throwing. He can throw them for strikes at any time in the count. It's like fastball just down in the zone for ball one.
And that ball is going to be a roller over to second to Huel. Ball gets away to McMurdo. The catcher gets it, and a throw into second is not in time. So an error on the play. Actually, two.
That's a tough break. Huel did a nice job ranging to his glove side to get to the ball. Just made a throw that was offline.
That'll bring up number 7, Jacob Barnum. And that'll hit the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, he's got that slider working tonight.
Gretsch comes set. And strike 3 called.
Oh, man, that was a nasty pitch.
So all 3 outs are by way of strikeout. And that'll complete the top of the first inning. So no runs, a hit reached on error, and Nature Coast coming up next. We'll be right back on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
Welcome back to the broadcast. You're watching the Weeki Hornets versus Nature Coast Sharks on the Gulf Coast Sports Network, live from Nature Coast. If you're just joining us, top of the first inning, one batter reached for the Hornets. Gretsch struck out the side. Get ready for the bottom of the first with Jack Strong on the mound. Cody Wright's going to lead things off for the Sharks. Two very above average pitchers tonight with Strong and Gretsch on the mounds, both seniors. Both have been teammates and played against each other for a long time now.
That's what makes this contest so special. Is that, you know, these kids have been buddies since probably some of them since t-ball, and for them to get a chance to really tee it up and go after each other, it's quite a treat. It adds a lot of extra flavor.
And the Spring Hill Dixie League is going to be honoring the 10-year anniversary of the World Series win from a lot of these guys that are out here tonight.
That's phenomenal. What an honor. That is so hard to do.
And the first pitch is Uh, fly ball to left field will be caught.
Allen gets under that and handles it routinely.
That'll bring up the designated hitter, Jackson Hoyt. First pitch is on the way, fouled straight back.
Okay, got him to expand. Fastball up in the zone. This matchup here is a perfect example of what we were just talking about. These two guys have been buddies for a long, long time.
We've temporarily lost our center field cam. We'll get that looked at. That pitch in there for a strike. Count goes to 0-2 with one out. And a swing and a miss, strike three. And just like that, there's two outs. That'll bring up the center fielder for the Sharks, number 26, Joey Van Cleve, the lefty.
Van Cleve has an extra gear, so anything put in play is going to be a challenge. And this young man can fly.
Strong's ready. And that ball is down the left field line and just foul.
Nice piece of hitting. Got himself a fastball away, kept the barrel behind his hands, drove it the other way, just missed. Slightly foul.
And he comes inside and low. That'll miss. Run the count even at 1-1 strike. Two outs. Bottom of the first inning, no score.
The way these two are pitching, John, this may end up being a really short night for us. Lots of strikeouts.
If it continues this way, Strong's at 6 pitches and already has two outs.
Wow.
And a swing and a miss.
I was talking to him briefly coming into tonight, and you could tell he's definitely pumped up for this one.
And that misses downstairs.
That was a great pitch. You didn't miss by much.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
A lot of respect to the 3-hitter.
And that's going to be a grounder to third base. Comes up with the ball across the first in time to end the inning.
Just made it. Salmons with a big, strong throw there.
Well, we played one. No runs, no hits. We'll be back for the second inning. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be right back.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
All right, welcome back. Top of the second inning. Little different look for this inning. Center field camera is down at the moment. We'll have that fixed shortly.
We'll just say it's misbehaving.
Batting for the Hornets, the third baseman, Salmons.
He just made a nice strong throw across the diamond to get the speedy Van Cleve out at first base.
And that's going to miss outside for ball one. Off speed pitch.
Yep. The way it moved, it was that slider, but I'm thinking it's also a bit of a slurvy, too.
Swing and a miss.
He's really got a lot of confidence in the fastball on the inside half tonight. Hornets haven't shown that they're able to catch up with it yet.
The 1-1 pitch goes away, so he's gone outside, inside, outside.
Yeah. He does a great job of changing visual planes.
2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Wow. How was that slurve? Only way I can really tell is that his slurve just goes down. It has a lot of downward bite.
Swing and a miss, strike three, and that's strikeout number 4 early on. We'll bring up the center fielder, Jace Kelly.
Oh, look out.
Breaking pitch started a little more inside than he intended. And that ball straight up and straight back.
Came in again.
Swing and a miss. So the off-speed pitch has been hard to figure out.
That pitch is just so unfair because it's coming right out of the same tube.
1-2 goes back to the breaking ball for strike 3, and that's 5 Ks for Gretsch. I'll bring up the left fielder, Jaden Allen.
Well, John, this is shaping up to be the pitcher's duel that we expected.
Sure has. And first pitch fastball down the middle for a strike. Called strike.
He's throwing everything he wants to at will.
And that ball's grounded foul. Nice attempt by the third base coach.
Interestingly, both pitchers are going right after the batters. They're not looking to waste any pitches tonight. I think their plan is to go deep in this contest.
And swing and a miss, strike 3. So once again, he strikes out the side. We're through 1.5 innings, no score. We'll be right back on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day?
And we're back. Strong's wrapping up his warm-up pitches. And John's out working on the center field camera, so I'm going to try and fill in some big shoes here. All right. Coming up to bat is McMurdo, the catcher, leading off the inning. Strong leads off with a breaking ball. Lots of sweep to it. Ends up off the plate to the outside for 1 ball. And we got a base hit. McMurdo just stays within himself. Takes a little fastball and just flares it right out between first and second base. Right, coming up to bat, we've got Beckett Monroe, super sophomore. He's been on a torrid hitting streak so far this season. Strong starts him out, fastball, first pitch. Monroe just misses. Jaden Fuentes is in at first base. He's going to courtesy run from McMurdo. Fuentes is a very sharp young man. Very fast, very astute base runner. Strong steps off just to show him a little respect. No. Fastball up in the zone. He takes it. And Fuentes is in at second base. Stolen base on the evening.
Brady had a single.
Yeah. Yeah. We've got a 1-ball, 1-strike count to Monroe.
And their first strike.
Yeah, Monroe wisely took that. That was well off the plate.
Yeah, I agree. 1 and 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'll have to be less picky here.
Interesting that the Hornets' middle infield is playing off of Fuentes quite a bit last pitch.
And swinging and miss on the breaking ball for the first out of the inning.
Jack threw him that nasty slider. Monroe was forced to chase that one to protect the zone.
Back to the top of the order for the Sharks, Cody Wright. Fuentes, the pinch runner at second with 1 out. In a scoreless game, we're in the bottom of the second if you're just joining us.
This is DeAngelis.
And puts down a bunt down the third base line. No play for Strong.
Wow, how about that?
And
that was absolutely executed flawlessly, John. Now the Sharks have runners on the corners. 1 out. We got something going here. Let's see what they do defensively here.
Yeah, first and third with
One out.
one out.
I love watching teams put pressure on the defense.
And he's going to run down to second base and back to home. And the Sharks are going to score after they try throwing him out at second.
Yeah, Zamet got a really late break on the throw down, which gave the runner a huge advantage. He was in relatively easily, and then the middle infielder came in, cut it, made a play at home. But by that time he made the throw, it was much too late. The runner from third scored easily.
Our graphics off now. It's showing Jackson Hoy, but that's not the case. It's Bryce Huell. And in there for a called strike.
Interesting situation. You've got Huell hitting in the seventh spot. He showed bunt there.
Swing and a miss, strike two.
Nasty, nasty breaking ball. Sharks exhibiting what dear friend and fellow coach and Maryland high school coach.
And he started to swing, but checked it in time.
I've known for 25 years. Mike Franklin calls chaos on the base paths. He loves to put runners in motion. We're seeing some of that here. I think sign of respect, Coach Garofano is showing to Jack Strong. He knows this young man can be very, very dominant on the hill.
And swing and a miss, strike three.
I think the key pitch in that sequence was that nasty, nasty breaking ball that finished away for strike two.
And there are two down. Joey Van Cleve is not the batter.
We have Wagner up.
We have Wagner to the plate. And big breaking ball crosses over for a strike. Sharks have runners on second and third.
Wagner's primary, yeah.
And that ball's over to the shortstop. Cross the diamond in time for the third out.
How's the cue shot?
So the Sharks score one. After 2 innings, the Sharks 1, the Hornets 0. The Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. We'll go to the top of the third inning. Austin Childs will be leading off.
All right, the Hornets looking to scratch up some offense here. When I was coaching, I always liked to try and score first, John. I always felt like just gave you a little advantage. They got to score two to beat you.
Not a bad strategy. First pitch in there for a called strike. And that's a line drive between short and third. Be a leadoff single by Childs.
Very, very nice job on that pitch. He got himself a fastball middle in and drove it right in the hole between third and shortstop. So now the Hornets might have a chance to get something going here with the leadoff runner on.
I'll bring up the catcher, Zamet, Tim Zamet.
I don't give them a lot of chances on a straight steal. McMurdo's got a cannon.
Puts a bunt down, fouls it straight back. Look out.
Yep, he just missed that one. Gretsch wisely just kind of elevated the fastball. Typically, you teach your pitchers to do that in a bunt situation.
Swing and a miss, strike two.
Often induces a pop-up.
Wachee taking a page out of the Nature Coast after they saw him bunt.
Yep. Nasty breaking ball puts him in two strike.
And that's a called strike three, a snap throw down to first. There's strike three looking. I'll bring up the shortstop, Melendez.
These tight situations, backwards Ks just drive a coach crazy. Nothing good can happen watching strike three.
And pickoff attempt at first.
Gretsch has a nice, quick, compact pickoff move.
Now it's pulled down between short and third again, almost the same spot.
The same pitch.
And Wachee has runners at first and second with one out. And that's going to bring up Jack Strong.
It was a good situation for Wachee with one of their very best hitters.
Strong 0 for 1, had a K in the first inning.
Yep.
Opportunity to drive in the tying run here with just one out. Breaking ball catches the inside corner.
Notice, Sean, the runner at first base is getting a really, really big lead and a big secondary. I wouldn't be surprised to see a back pick sometime through here.
And fouled off the right side. Yeah, Rosa's not holding him on, so he's taking a bigger lead as the secondary runner, trail runner.
McMurdo's got such a quick exchange, fast feet, and a strong, strong arm. He could make that happen. Good thought. Yeah, that's where McMurdo called for it.
0-2 pitch. Why not try something upstairs?
Yes, to change his plane.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
That was brutal.
And with two outs, that'll bring up the first baseman, Zahora. He reached on the single in the first inning.
No, they can get a ball in the gap. We got a different ball game right now.
Gretsch steps off.
Yeah, he's got different ideas. I think Raymond would love to just record that next K here.
The ball misses outside.
He took a little off of that. Coach Garofano calling out his defense.
Gretsch takes a long time, and Zahora says timeout.
Well, I love that. He shows a sign of a seasoned pitcher. He's varying his tempo, varying his look. Trying to keep the runners a little bit off base, a little bit off balance, I should say.
Swing and a miss. That ball's going to get past McMurdo. Runners will move up.
Nice pitch. He dropped it right in the dirt. Just squirted by. Runners advance now, so we've got runners second and third. Anything out of the infield could end up making him a hero here.
Gretsch already up to 8 strikeouts just in the third inning.
That's insane.
Means every out has been by way of strikeout. And that's fouled off. Good job by Zahora.
I think McMurdo got some of the bark knocked off here. He's going to take a moment to try and get that zinging to go away. I love catchers. I always build my teams around them, but my golly, it's, in my opinion, got to be the toughest position on the entire field of play.
If not the most, definitely one of. You are involved in every play at that position. 1-2 pitch with 2 outs. And that's grounded over to shortstop. Cody Wright across the diamond in time to Rosa to end the inning. So the Hornets threaten, but they do not get the run home. And we played 2.5. The Sharks 1, the Hornets 0. We'll be right back on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Remember to hit that subscribe button for us. We appreciate it.
Certainly, I'm an avid golfer. Been, golf usually weekly. Play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day?
All right, welcome back to the broadcast. We're in the bottom of the third inning here at Nature Coast. And now batting is Joseph Rosa. First pitch is a called strike.
Beautiful pitch, my golly. Big old loop and breaking ball.
Fastball in the outside corner, swing and miss.
Nice mix here.
Strong wastes no time getting ahead in the count, 0-2.
He's always been very, very efficient.
And a swing and miss. Ball in the dirt, so they'll have to throw to first. They do in time for the first out of the inning.
Well, Strong's only at 25 pitches. All right, Sharks are back at the top of the order.
Yeah, they rolled over, so Cody Wright, shortstop, steps in. Breaking ball, ground ball to second base. And that'll be thrown over in time for the second out.
Strong's doing a great job of taking advantage of the aggressiveness of the Sharks' bats. Just forcing them to put the ball in play.
Brings up the lefty, Jackson Hoyt, DHing tonight. He did pitch in the game earlier this week against Weeki, Wachee. First pitch, a called strike. Two down, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Misses inside. And breaking ball catches the inside corner.
Yeah, I can't argue that call. It had a lot of big sweep, finished in on the corner. I'm sure it caught the front edge of the plate.
1-2 pitch on the way, and that's going to miss upstairs.
Yeah, I think he just missed his spot there. But Hoyt's very, very good at going the other way on an outside pitch, just like we were
fouled
saying.
Back.
Yep, he got another outside pitch that would have probably been called strike, I believe.
See Hoyt shaking his hand there. That one stung a little bit.
Yeah. A good thing he's not swinging bat like we used to. I mean,
outside.
I'm sorry, swinging wood. It's great mix here. Great plate discipline.
Runs the count full with 2 outs. Nobody on.
All right, let's see what he gets here.
Breaking ball fouled off. Good job by Hoyt to just get rid of that pitch.
Yeah, he did a great job. I like that thought by Strong as well. He's thrown 2 really good breaking balls and gotten strikes already in this sequence.
And the payoff pitch again. Misses upstairs, ball 4.
How about that? Hoyt won that battle.
And I believe that's the first walk of the game.
Hoyt's got the power and the speed that he could end up notching another run, so obviously Strong wanted to be very careful with him. Hoyt's also quite speedy, so.
Power hitting Van Cleve.
His last at bat, he made that a super close play at first base.
Van Cleve calls time. And inside pitch on the corner, called strike.
Nice pitch. He kept it down in the zone. Hit that inside corner.
Strong's had really good command of the strike zone tonight.
Looking to go away here.
And that's going to be popped up to shortstop. He's over, makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning.
Melendez makes the play to end the inning.
So we played 3. And now it's 1-0 Nature Coast. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
All right, welcome back. We are at Nature Coast High School. Raymond Gretsch is the pitcher for the Sharks. Jack Strong for the Hornets. And to this point, it's been a pretty good pitching matchup. We've seen a few bunts, a lot of strikeouts on both sides.
Gretsch enters this half inning with an economical 42 pitches.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Jacob Barnum will lead things off for the Hornets.
Both pitchers aren't messing around. They're attacking the zone, really forcing the offense to put the ball in play.
And first pitch, a ground ball to third. It's fielded across the diamond in time for the out.
Wagner really, really impressed me on that play. He got himself a tough hop. He read it extremely well, took a step back, and was able to square up and make a play and make a nice, accurate throw to first. Very, very well done.
One pitch, one out. That'll bring up Salmons. They'll miss away. That ball's driven deep to left center field. That's
He
way
hit that.
back there. And it's going to stay in the park. But that'll be a stand-up double for Salmons.
Wow, that was a shot. He got all of that.
I'll bring up the center fielder, Jace Kelly.
The guys in his dugout are giving him a hard time, telling him he's got to do more push-ups.
Warning track power, right?
That's right.
But that was a bullet. I think anybody would be happy with that hit.
Nothing to keep you more honest than your teammates.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, that was a nasty slider.
So Wachee with the runner in scoring position with one out. Kelly calls time.
It's one thing I miss about coaching high school ball is the kids will say some of the funniest things in the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Strike two.
It's always stuff that completely catches you off guard.
Go to pitch. Never mind. He's going to step off. He didn't like the lead at second. Takes a long look. And a little infield pop fly to Gretsch.
Nice job. As a coach, I'm always leery when I see pitchers step off when you have runners at second or potentially damaging positions and stuff, because a lot of times that might be an acknowledgement for a pickoff play that's in place or certain defense or something like that. So that ends up always putting my radar up as a coach.
So after the mound conference, I'll bring up Jaden Allen, the left fielder. 2 outs, runner on second. We're in the top of the fourth inning. Tight game. It's 1-0 Sharks. On the outside corner for a called strike.
Wright's doing a nice job keeping the runner short. Runners really has a very, very conservative lead on second base.
That pitch breaks in there for strike two.
Great pitch. It's interesting he threw that to the top of the zone. Great mix.
0-2 pitch on the way, and it's right to Gretsch. He'll flip it over to first for the third out.
Gretsch is doing a remarkable job.
We're through 3.5. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Please subscribe to our channel on YouTube. We'll be right back.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
Now back, number 3, Weeki.
Welcome back. Brady McMurdo is the batter. First pitch is outside for ball 1.
Nice pitch. Start him with a nice little sweeper finish. Just a little bit too far off the plate.
Now this away for a ball.
I think Strong rushed a little bit. He ended up getting out over the front side and spiked it.
Throws the count. Being told the internet's acting up a little bit, so we apologize if it's not a clear picture. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
That was wicked. That was very, very sharp breaker.
2-1 pitch. Breaking ball hits the outside corner for a called strike 2.
Same pitch again, just a little bit further out.
Strong's working very fast this inning. And that's a breaking ball up the middle.
Wow, how about that?
Amazing play.
Wow, big credit to Saul Melendez for getting across there and making an amazing throw. Huge play.
Yeah. Great play there. I mean, that's...
That young man has been a joy to watch over the last several years.
The ball's hit right up the middle, almost over second base. The shortstop came out of nowhere and hit a great play. Fantastic play.
That young man's quite gifted. There's a lot of outstanding shortstops in this county.
Bring up the left fielder, Beckett Monroe. There's a pop fly to right field, shallow right field.
That could be trouble.
Making the play in time.
Yep, Giles did a nice job getting under it, staying behind the ball.
Bring up Mario DeAngelis, the right fielder. Sharks quickly have 2 outs. Strong continues to be very effective and efficient. And that's right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that might have been purpose. He caused the corners to crash, brings them up. Old adage, when you play infield up, you raise the opponent's batting average 150 points. Now they drop back to about even with their baseline.
Pitch is outside.
It was a good pitch. He just missed. Strong has very, very fluid delivery.
Breaking ball in there for a called strike 2.
That has really been his money pitch tonight, John.
Starts off the plate and ends up right in the middle of it. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So quick half inning. No runs on that. It's still 1-0. It's right back on the Ultra Sports Network.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Welcome back. Childs lead things off this half inning. And called strike one.
Gretsch enters the inning with very economical 51 pitches.
Swinging and miss, strike two. Both pitchers just really dialed in tonight, right?
They're delivering every much as the show that we had hoped for.
Swinging and miss, strike three. The first out of the inning. Bring up the catcher, Zamet. And Gretsch is up to 9 strikeouts. Time called by the third base coach. Wants to have a chat with Zamet. Their conference is over. Swing and a miss.
Zamet's sitting in the 9 spot, so you never know, the bunt could be in order here.
Goes back to the curveball, called strike two.
So the Sharks had Wagner playing up. Now he can play back now with 2 strikes. Gretsch executed another one of those just nasty, nasty sliders.
Pitch and he stops. And breaking ball away, strike three. Gretsch strikes out the first 2 batters of the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Saul Melendez. He's got a strikeout and a walk tonight.
And a couple beautiful defensive gems.
That's for sure. Took a hit away last inning. Breaking ball crosses the top of the strike zone on the outside corner.
Well, Melendez reminds me of the wonderful shortstop at Central, and also Nathis Sabino over at Springstead.
Breaking ball gets away.
Outstanding shortstops in this county.
1 ball and 1 strike with 2 outs. Outside.
Yeah, I think he flew open a little bit. I don't think that he really wanted to throw it that far off the plate.
2 balls and 1 strike. Breaking ball in there. Melendez was ducking.
Yeah, I would have too, because it started out coming right down the tunnel looking like it was at his head.
It was definitely coming straight at him and broke across the plate. And fouled off.
How did he even get a piece of that? Wow. It was breaking hard away and down. He was able to get enough on it to foul it off to live again.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And the breaking ball, swinging and miss. He strikes out the side. We've played 4.5. It's 1-0. We'll be right back.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
Welcome back. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Strong still in it pitcher.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if he doesn't go the distance as economical as he's been tonight.
Bryce Huell steps in, the second baseman for the Sharks. So lead off the Sharks half of the inning.
Hard to believe that Strong, who's a 4-year varsity starter pitcher, is still uncommitted in his senior year, despite how dominant he's been throughout his career.
That ball's driven straight to center field. Kelly's backing up, makes the play towards the fence.
Oh, he gave that a ride. That thing came off the bat. I thought it had a chance, John.
Maybe if the wind was blowing.
Yeah.
Bring up the third baseman, Garrett Wagner.
Yeah, fortunately, right now the flag is telling us the winds are dead.
And scores around the bunt, pulls it back.
Yep. Once
Third
again,
baseman was crashing.
Yeah, both corners were crashing.
They'll stay put on the corners. That pitch misses inside. He did not square around.
One of the things that's interesting to me is I haven't seen any of the high school teams down here in Florida use a slash bunt.
And outside for ball 3.
One of the teams that we used to play in Maryland, Catoctin High School, they slashed always with 2 strikes.
Shows bunt, but he was taken all the way. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, the coach felt like they had terrific back control with that.
And that ball's grounded to third.
Cue shot.
Up with it across in time for the out. And quickly there's 2 outs. They'll bring up Joseph Rosa, the first baseman. This game's just flying by.
It is. No, we expected that.
Foul tip. Catcher hangs on to it. Strike 1.
Well, we're bottom 5th, and Strong only has 53 pitches.
There's a called strike 2. And he's just going right after the batters.
Oh, yeah. You just got to love this young man's poise.
And then this is down. If he gets ahead, if he gets ahead, he will, try to get you to chase. Other than that, he's just been attacking the strike zone all night. And swing and a miss. I think it's foul tip, actually. Strike 3.
Yeah. Yep.
And just like that, the Sharks half inning is over. We played 5. Sharks 1. Hornets 0. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly. play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been paying for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Welcome back. We're in the top of the sixth inning. Jack Strong to lead things off.
Let's see if he can help out his own cause here. Strong's quite an excellent hitter.
Oh, this is low and outside.
Very athletic, very quick. Anything in the gap, or he can even go deep.
Outside for ball two.
Wisely, Gretsch is pitching him carefully.
Both bullpens are empty.
As they should be.
And there's a drive, high pop fly down the right field line in foul territory. And not able to make the catch it. Took a funny hop off the glove and I think went over the fence in foul territory.
It did. Once again, I got to feel like those bullpens psychologically are really playing with the outfielders. I will never in my life figure out why in the world they put those in play here. And it's not just here. It's also Weeki, Wachee, Central. Strong has new life here.
2 balls and 1 strike. And shot down the right field line, foul.
That was great defensive swing. He had a fastball up and away.
He's been late, so it tells you he's sitting back trying to wait for the curveball.
Yeah.
Which means he's late on the fastball.
Well, now he's sped him up. Let's see if he gets that breaking ball again.
Yep. Swing and miss, strike 3.
There we go.
And that'll bring up the first baseman, Christian Zahora. Raymond Gretsch now with 12 strikeouts on the night.
I would love to get an extended line on both of these pitchers.
Fastball upstairs. Don't forget, we'll have our Glory Days player of the game. Rick's got the tough duty of figuring out who that is tonight.
I don't envy me.
Breaking ball called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Both pitchers have been very, very effective with first pitch strikes.
That ball's pulled foul. Nice play by Coach Dean over there.
Back in the day, we used to keep, manual charts and stuff, and we were able to figure out if pitchers could throw 57% first pitch strikes or greater, their chances of winning the game went through the roof.
1-2 pitch way upstairs.
I got to believe both of these guys are probably pushing the heck out of 60 or better.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely attacking the strike zone. 2-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball straight up, a mile high. Roses over in foul territory near the dugout. Makes the catch, falling backwards. That's a tough one to catch.
Oh, my.
But he does just that.
Can you imagine the spin on that, John?
Yes. That's not fun.
Cow. No way.
But Rosa makes a great play on that. It's a lot harder than it looks.
Whole heck of a lot harder.
That'll bring up Jacob Barnum.
Tip your cap to these young athletes out here.
Breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike one.
Oh, that changeup was just filthy.
Taken for a called strike. So right now, the pitcher, the catcher, and the batter, we're all on that 2015 World Series team that'll be honored for the 10-year anniversary tomorrow.
That's remarkable. Along with Strong, the pitcher for Weeki.
And called strike three on the corner. So that'll bring the top of the sixth to a close. Score still remains 1-0 after six. I'm sorry, excuse me, in the middle of the sixth. We'll be right back on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
Welcome back. We'll go to the bottom of the sixth inning at Nature Coast. It's a tight game, 1-0. Pitcher's duel, and leading off for the Sharks is Cody Wright. And he squares around a bunt. It's going to drop. The third baseman handles it. Throw it away. Cody Wright will head to second as that ball went into, and now he's going to go to third. And with a late throw coming in, Cody Wright puts a bunt down and ends up at third base.
All about small ball. My golly, I was really impressed at how fast Wright was.
I love the call there when not much hitting going on in the game. Why not change it up?
Absolutely. And he just couldn't have gone out and placed the ball in a better location.
Sharks had their leadoff guy aboard at third. That brings up Jackson Hoyt, the DH.
Wright read that so well.
And that ball misses high upstairs, ball one.
He read it immediately as he was coming to first base. He saw the ball get by, and he was thinking two bases right from the get-go.
Sharks would like to get that insurance run in from third. And first baseman's in. He'll tag Hoyt out. And he's going to back it all the way up. And he gets tagged out.
Hey, I love it. I love it.
Hey, you never know.
I think that was a very smart play on Hoyt's part, right? Don't give him the easy out. There's a great video on YouTube of one of the pro games where
I just watched that. It's funny. I was just about to bring that up. I watched that today, and they actually scored the run from third on that exact same play.
Just magnificent.
So funny you brought that up.
Oh yeah, I watched that in awe and admiration.
Nasty breaking ball. Wow.
That
may have been the best one he's thrown.
Oh yeah, talk about high baseball IQ. Jack's asking for a new ball. I'm thinking, man, if I throw a breaking ball had that much bite, I'm keeping it.
Joey Van Cleve steps out. He'll reset. And misses upstairs.
Van Cleef's going to try and get the bat out.
Down and away.
Yeah, Weeki Wachee's playing infield up.
Sorry, down and in.
Yep. I know these left-handers get us all dyslexic.
Weeki Wachee playing in, they know how important that run is at second. They do not want that to score.
Absolutely. I tell you, it's dangerous with a three-hitter like Van Cleve.
And that ball just misses high. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Van Cleve's so strong and so fast.
Got a big hole on the right side if he
Yeah,
can get it through there.
a little bit of contact makes him a hero.
Fouled off. He'll end up on the softball field behind third base.
Yeah, he chased the ball that was kind of up and away. I'm guessing that Strong's going to try and pitch him away to see if he can get something to roll over.
Full count with 1 out. Runner at third. Bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball, swinging and miss. Strike 3.
That was remarkable.
So after the leadoff bunt that ended up with Wright at third, there's 2 outs with Wright still parked at third. That'll bring up the catcher, Brady McMurdo.
To his credit, you watch both of these pitchers, and they haven't been ruffled in the least.
The umpire is kind of right in the way of the camera there. We'll give you a different view. That ball catches the outside corner for a called strike 1. Come on, Blue, move to your right 2 steps. Swing and miss, strike 2. The Sharks are down to their last strike to try to get this insurance run home.
McMurdo's going to shorten up his approach. He's probably got a good chance of shooting one through this hole on the right side if he goes away.
And that ball is ripped down out to left field. Back. It's going.
It's base to the fence.
At the fence. And McMurdo will be in with a stand-up double.
How about that? Clutch hitting.
It looked like that ball might go out as the left fielder just stopped for a minute, but he almost ran out of room. But nonetheless, it's a double for McMurdo. More importantly, the run scores. That gives the Sharks the 2-0 lead.
That was a great piece of hitting with 2 strikes and end the situation. Well, that brings up the hot hitting Monroe. He could end up notching another run here if he drives one to the gap.
And that ball's driven way back to left field. That one might get out of here. No, it's at the fence. And Beckett with now a stand-up double. So back-to-back doubles puts the Sharks up 3-0.
How about that? That was a shot.
Yes, it was. That ball was just off the bat. It looked like it was gone.
Yeah, I thought he was going to notch his first varsity home run here.
I'll bring up Mario DeAngelis. And all of a sudden, the Sharks' bats have come alive in the 6th inning. I remember just a minute ago, I was saying they're down to their last strike. And they hit back-to-back doubles and score 2. Baseball can change quick.
Never out of a game.
Oh, and he's got him picked off between second and third. And he's caught in the rundown. And he falls down. And that's going to go down as the final out of the inning.
Yeah, tough luck. Monroe's always been very, very good at walk-offs, walking lead steals. He just got caught up with a very, very experienced pitcher.
So we played 6. The Sharks played 2 more runs. 3-0 as we go to the 7th inning. We'll be right back on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
Welcome back. They started the seventh inning quickly on us. Salmon's the batter. And there's a roller to the shortstop right, across the diamond, in time to Rosa for the first out. So if the Sharks can hang on for 2 more outs, this game will be over, and we'll announce our Glory Days player of the game. Jace Kelly, the batter. And that ball's fouled off. And that ball is a roller over to right, across the diamond to Rosa in time for out number 2. And just like that, the Hornets are down to their last out. Sorry. And the left fielder, Jaden Allen, steps in. 2 outs. We're in the top of the 7th. Swinging and miss, strike 1. Nature Coast 3, Hornets 0. Hornets are trying to get something started here late. And there's a ground ball. Second baseman comes up with it, makes a throw, not in time. Great play just to get there and stop the ball from going to the outfield. But that'll be scored as an infield hit for Allen.
Hey, huge credit to Huel even to get to that. Great effort.
That it was. That'll bring up the right fielder, Ashton Childs. Hornets need one more base runner to bring the tying run to the plate. Ball misses low.
Gretsch at only 82 pitches.
Incredible performance once again by Gretsch tonight. Check swing. He'll appeal, and they said no swing.
It is an absolute thrill to watch.
He really is having a great season. 2-0 pitch. Called strike.
Oh, my. And, you know, when you talk to him, he's just super humble, just a super fine young man.
Yeah, great kid to be around. Called strike 2. Also, I'd like to mention Jack Strong with a solid performance tonight as well.
Oh, he was terrific.
And there's a short chopper. Gretsch will field it across the diamonds, and there's your final out of the game. We'll be right back after this to announce your Glory Days player of the game. Well, welcome back. The game is finished in 6.5 innings with the Sharks victorious 3-0. And right now, I'm going to turn it over to Rick for our Glory Days Player of the Game.
Well, John, this is probably one of the most difficult decisions. Certainly, Raymond Gresh was just lights out and phenomenal once again this week after a tremendous performance last week. But we're going to try and spread the wealth around. Normally, Raymond would get it hands down, but I think that we need to tip the cap to Brady McMurdo. Brady ended up having 2 hits on the night with an RBI, very, very key. He ended up, driving in one of the early runs to tilt the scoreboard in the favor of his team. So, congratulations to Brady McMurdo tonight for being our Glory Days Player of the Game.
Yeah, great job by Gretsch pitching tonight. But as you mentioned, he won it last week. So McMurdo with multiple hits and a big RBI there in the 6th inning as well. So, well, we hope you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Once again, our final score is Nature Coast 3, Wachee 0. And we will see you next time.